Hi, good morning. It's Dana with Constructing Artistics. When I got off work this morning, I had all these ideas in my head for these little flag banners. So I wanted to do a quick share this morning. I have to go over to my son's, but before I do, I wanted to show these little clipped flags, banners. I don't know which one to call them that I made. But I did like each one with a different little theme. I did them so that they would look uniform in the same three colors. So these are the colors I used. I used leaf green archival ink from Ranger in the Windy Beachy color. I forget me not in the Windy Beachy color from Ranger ink. And I also used this night color in the Dina Wakley Media archival ink. So those were the three colors I used. So this banner, I tried to do like the busiest stamp in the green shade, or maybe the largest one, and then some focal points in the darker colors. And then I wanted to add interest with the turquoise. So I did the honeycomb in green and just added multiple bees, and then this big guy in the dark blue. Let me see, I gotta find my camera. I'm always going the wrong way. And then this one, I did a bunch of script and in the green. And then I did a little antique typewriter here and a bigger one for the focal point here. And then I typed over here. This is actually a stamp on both sides. And this says, your story matters. And this says, less perfection, more authenticity. So I really like that one. Then this one, I did a negative brick in green and a positive brick pattern in green and the negative in blue, and then just added some things that move. So the wheel, this is a big bike stamp from Bo Bunny. I just wanted the wheel on there. This antique motorbike and antique car for my focal points. On this one, again, I did some script. It's a different kind of script. You can't really read it in the green. And then one of the Tim Holtz little 24-cent stamps with the airplane on it in the blue. And this says postcard. And then I added this stamp at the top, and it says fragile, and it's got multiple stamps attached to it. On this one, I just used music notes. This was the first one I did in my other live. I have some finer music notes here, some larger ones going this way, and then just the birds, the feather, and another bird as my focal point. This I did not put a background on because I had a lot going on. I had 3 different balloon stamps. So the largest balloon I just went ahead and stamped in the green, and that was my background. And then I added this Tim Holtz balloon and this balloon. And then for my focal point, I just put the mid-size balloon here and the bottom of one of them kind of hanging off the top of the page. This, I used a different script stamp. I don't know if you can see the Raging Lion here. He's kind of covered up. I put a crown on him and a few keys. Just the whole, I like how that turned out. I really like this one. This one was the first one I did. This had, with the green, it had the buttons background, and then I added some stitching, a stitching stamp with the blue. And then I don't know if you can see this lady. Here's her hair, here's her face, here's her jacket. There's a stamp that kind of got lost in there, and then my focal point was the dress form. So I really like that one. And this one, there's 2 ladies here. Again, there's a great big stamp in the back, and that's the green, that lady. And then there's the focal point lady down here with the feather in her hair. She's smaller but more detailed. And then I added, for the blue, I just used lace stamps and added just little bits of lace here and there. And this one in the background, I originally stamped the gears, and the gears kind of got lost in here because of these solid clocks. Only the big one really stands out so much, but there are green gears behind here that you can't see as well. And then, of course, the smaller clock in this blue, there's a pocket watch in here and another larger clock back here, and then some more gears and little nuts and bolts in the focal point color. Then this one, I just did some smears of ink here and there in the blue and the green, stamped the paint tubes, and a quote I love that says, "Learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist," by Pablo Picasso. And then this, the last one, I made a background with this north, south, east, west stamp. It doesn't actually have any north, south, any letters on it, but I made a background with that. I did the world stamp in the medium color because it's big and it's kind of, I didn't want it to overpower the whole banner. And then this is a little Tim Holtz globe in the focal point colors. So I think those turned out really nice. I think it's a great start. This is actually going to be, these are going to become something else. So I still have a lot to do. I need to make a whole bunch more. And I'm really excited to share that project with you when I get it going. So at least I got to stamp out my ideas. All night I thought about this while I was at work. So I have one banner that I did not stamp that and excuse, there's like ink and paint and everything all over here. I know this is not a craft mat, that this is a cutting mat, but I kept cutting my craft mat. I know craft mat washes off and all this stuff wouldn't be permanent on it. But I don't really care about that. What I care about is I don't want to cut through to my desk. So that's okay. So I have to make some more banners, and hopefully when I get done with that, I will share the next set of flags that I make and hopefully the finished product if I can get to it soon. I hope I can. This is Dana with Constructing Artistics. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.